Hello everyone, today is February 24th, 2016. Today I'm going to start with Psalm 31, and it's going to be verses 1 through 10, and it's going to be a good reading, and so just sit back and listen for a good reading and a message today, because it's kind of good. Now it's to the choir master, a psalm of David. It says, "In you, O Lord, do I take refuge. Let me never be put to shame. In your righteousness deliver me. Incline your ear to me. Rescue me speedily. Be a rock of refuge for me, a strong fortress to save me. For you are my rock and my fortress, and for your name's sake you lead me and guide me. You take me out of the net they have hidden for me, for you are my refuge. Into your hand I commit my spirit. You have redeemed me, O Lord, faithful God. I hate those who pay regard to worthless idols, but I trust in the Lord. I will rejoice and be glad in your steadfast love, because you have seen my affliction. You have known the distress of my soul, and you have not delivered me into the hand of the enemy. You have set my feet in a broad place. Be gracious to me, O Lord, for I am in distress. My eye is wasted from grief, my soul and my body also. For my life is spent with sorrow, and my years with sighing. My strength fails because of my iniquity, and my bones are wasted away." So, like I was saying before, it's the theme of the Psalms. One big theme is about the Lord being our refuge. And so David opens up this chapter and this prayer by saying that he takes refuge in God. He trusts in God for his safety. And so, since he trusts in God, he asks God to not be put to shame, for God to not let him be put to shame, and to be delivered in God's righteousness. And to many of us, this is the same plea that we have, to have deliverance. And then two, now, this is the first time I've seen this in this chapter, because it says, "Incline your ear to me," but it says, "Rescue me speedily." And sometimes we want deliverance like right now. And David is asking God to do this as well. So I just want you to know that you're not alone in that, and that you just have to trust in God. He might help you in a fast way, but he might not. But just know that there's others who feel the same way, and you're not alone. Be a rock of refuge for me, a strong fortress to save me. For you are my rock and my fortress, and for your name's sake you lead me and guide me. So it's important that we follow God as well and let him guide us. You take me out of the net that they have hidden for me, for you are my refuge. Once again, God delivers and he helps us. And then 5, into your hand I commit my spirit, you have redeemed me, O Lord, faithful God. For me, what this means is that you commit our lives to God and you trust in him because he has redeemed you from your sin. And so then it leads to a lifetime of trusting in God and walking with him. I hate those who pay regard to worthless idols, but I trust in the Lord. I will rejoice and be glad in your steadfast love. God has steadfast love, and he's very patient to be able to give us our best, and we just have to have that same patience and steadfast love. Now it says, "Because I rejoice and be glad in your steadfast love, because you have seen my affliction. You know the distress of my soul." So whatever you're going through, God knows what you're going through, and he sees it, and he wants to comfort you. "And you have not delivered me into the hand of the enemy. You have set my feet in a broad place." So even with all these pleas, David says that God has not delivered him into the hand of the enemy. Now, 9 and 10, he is in distress, and he's wasted from grief in his body, because his life is filled with sorrow, and his strength fails because of his iniquity. So, even at the end, he's in distress, and he feels wasted because of what he's going through. But he also admits to his iniquities and his problems too. So while we're going through a hard time, we do have to remember that we are still sinners, and that Jesus went through worse and he never even sinned. And so today I encourage you just to wait on God and to trust in Him, even if you are going through a time where you need deliverance. And that's really something for me too. And tomorrow I'll be back starting with verse 11. And I hope that you have a blessed day.